cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, that was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best, I think at the time was of 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation. And so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything, and there's just like such a strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, which still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were and, you know, making these lifelong bonds.
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposures, second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these goals, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You know, you want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, you know, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Welcome back, folks, here to the Field 4 at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships here at Shields Soccer Complex in Overland Park, Kansas. This will be the final match of the night here on match day 2, and it'll be a matchup here in the under 14 girls division. Pipeline Spirit Academy out of Baltimore, Maryland will be going up against Snohomish United from Snohomish, Washington. Again, the second match for either of these sides. Pipeline Spirit won their first match by a score of 5-0 versus TFA Elite. They were led by Peyton Shenning and her 2 goals, as the likes of Sydney Feeler, Tanae Jakovics, and Hannah Jabril were able to also score in that match. As for Snohomish, they lost their first match by a score of 2-1 versus Lou Fuse Athletic. Izzy Toma scored the only goal for their club. The sun has just dropped down behind the trees. The lights are beginning to come on here at the complex, and we are about ready to roll here. Under 14 girls, they play 2 35-minute halves, so it'll be a bit of a shortened game here. There's still plenty of time for these 2 teams to show off their skills and continue on their successful runs. Pipeline Spirit got here by being the Eastern Regional Champions. They shut out 4 of their 5 opponents along the way. For Snohomish, they won the Far West Regional Championship in Boise, Idaho, beating Forza FC in the final 1-0. They went undefeated, posting a shutout in their last 5 matches and outscored their opponents 21-2 in the regional tournament. They are quite a story, as there were approximately only 35 players at team tryouts. They were still able to put together a team deep enough and good enough here to win the Far West Regional and get to the national championships here, as we are underway here, the final match of the night between Pipeline Spirit and Snohomish United. Pipeline Spirit there in the gold jerseys. It'll be Snohomish there in the white and red with some stripes. Ball almost there, deflected out. Dealt with here by Snohomish, but good pressure here from Pipeline. Ball bouncing around here in the midfield. Pipeline looking to get it under control. Right now it's Snohomish going through number 19, Kirsten Crane. But now turnover here, good shot on goal from distance. That would be number 4 of Pipeline Spirit, Peyton Shenning, but collected there by the goalkeeper of Snohomish United. That would be number 1, Jade Relkoff. Ball bouncing around in the midfield, picked up again by Pipeline. This ball headed towards the corner, looking for number 20, Hannah Jabril. Jabril now cutting alongside the baseline there, but met there by the defense of Snohomish, but it'll go out here for a Pipeline corner. Looks as though it'll be number 8 here for Pipeline Spirit going over to take it. Lacey Bell. Bell's going to have to fight a crowd from our previous match. Take this first corner. Most of her teammates lining up there at the back post for now. Bell's ball goes to the near post. Initially cleared out there by Snohomish United. Now here goes Snohomish here on a deep run. There's a 2-on-1 option here. Good defensive play though by number 25, it looks like, for Pipeline, Finley Lavin. Now Pipeline once again back up the field. Snohomish trying to deal with it. Once again, here comes Pipeline. Now getting into the box, looking to create some space. Looks like that's number 6, Brooke Hunter over there. It'll go out here for another Pipeline corner. This time looking to go over there and take this one. Looks to be number 4, Shenning, who again leads her squad with 2 goals so far at the national championships. Shenning now, near post cross, cut out there by the defense of Snohomish. But still now with Pipeline. They're able to get it back out to Shenning, but just a little too far, as Snohomish will now have an opportunity to clear out from their end. Snohomish, they get the ball in there. On the far side, they'll get another throw-in opportunity here. Ball in over the heads as Schenning battles it over there on the far sideline. We're against number 19 of Snohomish, Kristen Crane. Been pretty active so far. But that ball here, it's going to be a little bit short. Going to be played here by number 8, Lacey Bell. Bell looking up the field for Jabril. Jabril in the corner there, able to draw a foul. Committed by number 11, Josie Herrick. And it'll be Jabril now placing it down for Pipeline. Jabril was also on the score sheet in that 5-0 victory in Pipeline's opening match. She'll put this ball into the box. Ball bounces around. Shot by Schenning is blocked. Still bouncing around. Still Schenning on the ball. Pipeline still manages to hold on to possession. Here's Jabril. Her cross blocked away by the defense. Now Snohomish looking to get out from their defense, but good job there by number 2 of Pipeline to able to stop their momentum there. That was Tanai Jakovics. Jakovics now throwing it in. Jabril now has it, but that is cut out there by number 15 of Snohomish, Sydney Shander. It'll be Jakovics now jogging up to take this throw-in. Good start here by Pipeline. They've dominated so far in possession. They've had a couple of chances. Both sides still trying to ease their way into their second match of the national championships. Jakovics throwing in towards the box. Still up for grabs there in the air. Falls into the box now. Eventually cleared away by number 4 of Snohomish, Sarah Hammer. SJ, as her teammates call her. Now it's Jakovics for Pipeline. Jakovics throw towards the box, cleared out there by Crane. Well, she'll get it back in possession. Ball just trickles out. And now Snohomish will be able to get it on the ball. Throw-in headed out there by Jakovics. It was meant for Hammer. Snohomish now able to kind of push up into the attacking half. Space now for Hammer. Pressured by Jabril. Looking for some help. Tackle there by Jabril. It'll be a throw in here for Snohomish. Options abound as Crane gets in on the ball. Tries to play it back to the defense, but Jabril closes that one down. She's able to turn and go up the sideline. Still Jabril beats another defender here to the corner. Jabril now taking on 2 United defenders. She's able to play a ball into the corner. Still Pipeline. Deflected out here. It'll be a Pipeline corner. Great work by Jabril. And number 8, Lacey Bell, down this near flank to earn that corner. United right now having a little bit of difficulty staying out of their own half. And Shenny now will come over to take this corner kick for her side. This is Shenny now getting into the box, into the middle. Header on goal. It just goes over the bar. Good opportunity there for Pipeline. A couple of different players were in on that shot. Once again, the danger, though, has been averted, and it'll be Relkoff now for Snohomish. Ball now up for grabs here in the midfield, collected by Pipeline. Playing through number 3, Sydney Filer. She's able to win a throw-in for her side. Ball coming right back in towards Jabril, who's now switched sides. Working things over on that far side, able to cut in on her right. Curling a pass into the box, deflected. They'll come over here towards this near corner, and it'll go out of bounds for another corner kick for Pipeline Academy. and Pipeline have been able to set up shop here in the defensive half of Snohomish United for a while now, but have been unable to break the deadlock. But it'll be another corner kick opportunity here for Shenning. Shenning's ball, middle of the box, header on goal, off the post, still bouncing around, eventually cleared off the line by number 11, Josie Herrick, but very dangerous opportunity for Pipeline Academy. Couldn't see who got their head on it. Couple of players there in the box, but it goes off the post, and much to the chagrin of Pipeline Academy, out and away as Snohomish now able to control. They boot the ball up the field into their attacking half. Some pressure now on Djokovic, but she's able to maintain possession. Ball will trickle out here for a Snohomish throw-in. Snohomish now trying to gain some momentum here in the attacking half. They'll play it back to the defense, boot it back up the field. Looking for the likes of Crane, but it's brought down. Crane trying to get it forward, but Djokovic's now back. She's able to play up the field towards Bell. Bell looking for the run of a teammate, but intercepted by Crane. Crane going through a couple of defenders, met by Djokovic's. Those two battle here on the near side. Crane unable to switch. The ball batted back up the field, and it'll go out for a throw-in for Pipeline. Djokovic's long throw, looking for Jabril. Right back to Djokovic's, now picked up though by Hammer. SJ Hammer trying to keep the ball in, but it'll go out. It'll be a throw-in here for Pipeline Academy. Djokovic's now up the field towards Bell. Intercepted by number 8, Makai Kiyono. But now, once again, Pipeline able to get possession. This is number 10, Natalie Obraki. She gets it out to her teammate there, number 16, Justine Lamb. Snohomish able to break things up the midfield. Here's Crane. Crane now continuing her dribble. Taking on a few defenders, though. It is broken up there by Obraki. Crane still fighting hard there on that far sideline to keep it for Snohomish. She's able to do so. Snohomish trying to keep things in the attacking half, but essentially clear up the field for Pipeline. Now Snohomish on the far sideline. Good header there by number 13, J.C. Springer. Ball eventually be knocked out of bounds by Pipeline. It'll be a throw in here for Snohomish. Their best position so far of the match. Snohomish now getting it back in play, utilizing Hammer. Hammer there on the far sideline, able to battle there for a throw-in. Snohomish still in the corner, trying to get something going. There's Hammer over there. She's met by a Pipeline defender, eventually knocked out off of a United player to be a throw-in for Pipeline. Ball bouncing around towards Shenny. Now it'll be a 2-on-2, 2-on-3 situation. Good tackle there on the far sideline by the Snohomish defender. Cleared back up the field by Pipeline. This ball bounces around here in the midfield. Brought down by Snohomish, but it's over to Djokovic's. Her ball here towards the sideline. It's going to be a collision here. Won by Bell of Pipeline. Maintain possession. Able to get it to Obraki. Now it's Bell once again. Bell tries to get up the near sideline, but ran out of room. It'll be a throw-in. Number 17, Madison Woodward, in on the tackle there for Snohomish. Snohomish getting back things underway here. Ball in towards number 16, Samantha Rauer. Now Snohomish working their way in the midfield, but elect to play it out from the back. Pipeline trying to control things. The turnover there almost. And booted back up the field there. With number 25, Finley Lavin, one of the captains of Pipeline Academy. Now it's Jabril back on the ball, one of the other captains. She finds Bell here on the outside. Bell playing the ball into the box. Dealt with there by the United defense. But still, it's going to be loose here. Picked up there on the outside. Number 16, Justine Lamb over there. Ball coming forward here into the midfield. As Snohomish now able to bring it down, trying to play it up the field. Intercepted by Jakovics. Her initial pass deflected back. It'll be Lavin now. Playing it up the field. Now, good ball here down the near flank. Looking for number 8, Makai Kiyono. And it's dealt with there by Lavin. And it'll be a throw in here for Pipeline. Jakovics getting it back in for Pipeline. Intercepted there by Crane. This is Crane once again for United. Dealt with there by number 16. Lamb. Now it's Obraki. Obraki battling Crane there in the midfield. Booted up the field by Pipeline, looking for Shenning. Ball now field here to Jabril. Jabril trying to get in on goal. Trying to take on the defense, but it's dealt with there by Snohomish and up the field towards Hammer. Hammer now with some space in the midfield. Again, battle here on the midfield. Jakovics able to get that ball out. Kiyono there for Snohomish, but it'll be a throw-in for Pipeline. Battle for the ball here on the sideline. Another throw-in for Pipeline. Jakovics throw-in. Again, a little bit of stop-start action for both these sides on this near flank. Jakovics now with another throw-in. Looking up the field towards Shenning. Ball headed towards the corner now. Jabril going to get there for Pipeline. She's able to knock it off of Brown, the defense. It'll be a deep throw-in here for Pipeline. Jakovics now, once again, taking this throw-in for Pipeline. Ball still bouncing around in the box. Goalkeeper there trying to keep it in, Relkoff, and she's able to do so and collect. As Snohomish now can get out of their own box. That kick intercepted there by Shenning. Battle there in the midfield. Jabril gets to it. She goes to ground, cleared here by Snohomish, up the field. Now Snohomish able to get on the ball through Hammer. This is Hammer now, able to beat Lavin up the middle of the field here. S.J. Hammer now able to get out to a teammate here on the far side in the box. First shot blocked there by Jakovics. Lavin able to step up and clear it out of the box up towards Shenning. Good effort there by 13 Springer. But now it's Pipeline's turn to get up the field. Ball bouncing around the midfield, eventually going to be cleared out there by United. It'll be a throw in here for Pipeline. Ball bouncing around the top of the box. Jabril trying to get in on that. It's loose there. Snohomish trying to clear up the field. They're able to do so. Get it to Crane. Crane able to turn, send the ball here down the sideline towards a teammate, but cut out there by Jakovics. Jakovics now towards the top of the box. Blocked by the defense. Now Snohomish able to possess here. Some space now. Ball towards Springer on the far sideline, cut out there by Pipeline. Now the ball up towards Bell. Excuse me, number 6, Hunter. Now Schenning checking back in possession for Pipeline. Now the ball up the field towards Springer. She's able to collect and hold possession, but immediately dealt with by Lavin. United now here in the midfield. Schenning checking back for Pipeline, able to win the ball back. This is Obraki now. She's going to go for a run here on the far side, looking for teammates' help. Able to get it up the field for the moment. Some call possession here from Pipeline Academy. Again, Bow here on the far side, and Pipeline trying to get towards the box towards Jabril. Jabril now trying to cross it. Stuffed there by the United defense. Snohomish able to deal with it for the moment, but Pipeline continued to peg them back here in this far corner. Now it's Schenning able to cut into the box, put a right foot effort on goal. It's a save there by the keeper, Relkoff. A good opportunity there for Schenning, as Snohomish have been bending but not breaking so far here in this first half. Relkoff able to clear up the field towards Springer and Crane. Crane now on the ball for Snohomish. She puts it to the outside. It's a good run here from United. Here they come to the outside, but dealt with once again by Lavin, who's done some excellent defensive work. Ball go out here for a United throw-in. They were able to work it here for a little bit of possession. Ball kind of cleared up the field. It'll be a throw-in here for Pipeline Academy. And both these teams looking to get the full 3 points out of this match. Pipeline already have 3 points from winning their first match as they go up the field here through Jabril. Jabril now taking on a couple of defenders, able to cut in on a right foot, send one towards the box. Easy save there for Relkoff. But once again, Pipeline able to penetrate the defense and get a decent shot off. Snohomish now trying to win the ball in the midfield through Hammer. But once again, Pipeline able to collect in possession. Now it's Lavin battling with Springer up top. Able to win the initial challenge. It'll be a free kick in favor of Pipeline Academy, as Lavin had to deal with some pressure there. And both these sides, regional champions. Pipeline winning the Eastern Regional. Snohomish winning the Far West Regional. Some substitutions here for Pipeline Spirit. Coming onto the field, number 34, Sheridan Klein. Number 5 for Pipeline Spirit Academy, Marina Kachoki. I also believe it was try to get the number on the other substitution as Pipeline continue now up the far side of the field. Snohomish are going to see that one out. It'll be a goal kick here for United. We'll be making some substitutions of their own here in a moment. This is Relkoff now. Goal kick. Send up towards Crane. Strong header there in the midfield. Pipeline look to get the ball back through Obraki. Obraki now on the ball. Going to go towards the far sideline as Pipeline continue to get forward. That ball headed for Schenning there on the far side of the box. Schenning dealing with a couple of defenders. Elects to play it back. Ball into the box. Top of the box still with Pipeline, but now United looking to clear out up the field. Lavin's going to get to this one first here for Pipeline. Good work here on the sideline by Bell, but she runs out of room. It'll be a throw in here for Snohomish. We're going to make a few substitutions here. Number 21, Kenzie Thompson, and number 14, Chloe Shepard coming into the match. Coming off the field are Springer and number 8, Makai Kiyono. Pipeline once again back in possession as it's Jabril now. She's going up against Jenna Emrime. This ball sent forward. Lavin able to send it right back for Pipeline. She's had the answers so far in defense. Good ball here to the far sideline for number 12, Izzy Toma. Toma trying to continue her run. Stopped there by Pipeline. Here's Bell now for Pipeline. Ball to the back now for Snohomish, clearing it back up the field. Looking for some offensive production from Kenzie Thompson. Now ball into the box. A couple of United players putting on some pressure. Ball stuck here on the sideline. It'll be cleared away there. For number 8, Lacey Bell of Pipeline. It'll be a throw-in for Snohomish. This is Woodward now. One of the defenders for United throwing this ball in. She gets the return pass, putting the ball into the box. Good-looking ball in the middle. No one attacking it. Some confusion, though. Ball was bouncing just a little bit. Collected by the keeper, Lauren Kraft, for Pipeline, who hasn't had much to do so far, but was ready for that one. Pipeline bring that long ball down through Shenning. Shenning now makes one defender miss. Has Jabril ahead of her. She'll get it to her. Brill looking for the run of Bell. Now it's Bell on this near sideline. She is met by a couple of defenders there by Snohomish. Now the ball heads forward. Woodward able to play it up the field. Hammer able to keep it in for the moment. It looks as though she was not able to do so. It'd be a throw in here for Pipeline. Time winding down here in the first half. Pipeline now thinking 3 more substitutions. Try to get them all this time. Number 9, Lily Strohacker. Number 7, Lillian Holman. And number 28 for Pipeline Academy, Shayla Comey coming into the match. Heavy rotation so far for Pipeline Spirit. There'll be another throw in for them here down the sideline. Sheridan Klein now on the ball for Spirit. Gets it up the field. That ball will fall towards Shenning here. She's met by the defense of Snohomish, and they play it up the field now. Looking to get some offensive mojo going, but once again, is number 25, Lavin, in on defense for Pipeline Spirit Academy. Woodward once again on the ball here for Snohomish. Pipeline get it back once again. Here's Jabril. Jabril, close quarters here on the near sideline. Ball trickled out. She was looking for her teammate Comey. It'll be another throw in here for United on the near sideline. Both teams trying to maintain possession for a little bit. This is Shenny now trying to get the ball up the field towards number 5, Marina Kachoki, but cut out there by United. But now here comes Pipeline once again. Couple defenders meet there in the middle, and United are able to get it away here. Here comes Crane. Crane sending the ball in down to the corner. Pipeline continue forward down that far side. Lavin over there, though, to clean things up for Pipeline, but a good run there on the far side. There's a deep throw in here for Snohomish. Ball's in by United. Maintaining possession here on that far sideline. Now ball towards in the box. Rolling around. Cleared a little bit there by Pipeline. It'll be yet another throw in here for United. Again, more battling over that far side, and this time Pipeline will switch and get the throw in this time. Jabril over there with her teammates trying to hold on possession right now, but it's a slow pace moving up the field right now for Pipeline. Looks like Snohomish will be making a substitution here soon. Number 6, Lauren Pedley, will be coming into the match. Pedley coming on for her teammate number 16, Samantha Rauer. Rower is on and play resumes here now for Pipeline. Long throw in there. All the way down the sideline. Looks like it's Shenning battling over there for Pipeline, but it'll be another United throw in here. Teams right now exclusively playing over on that far sideline and trading a multitude of throw-ins at the moment, trying to get some possession here late on in this first half. Long throw into the box here by Pipeline. Still up in the air in the box. Brought down over towards Obraki. Makes one defender miss. Looking for the run of a teammate here. Ball poured in towards the box, towards the back post. Samaras in, it's a shot on goal. Staved there by the goalkeeper of Snohomish United. Good save there by Relkoff. As it looks as though there were several players over there trying to put in the ball. It looked like it was Comey there at the back post for Pipeline, but score remains goalless. The ball is now up the field for United. Obraki and Pipeline get it back immediately. Rocky trying to turn up that far sideline. Momentum is put off, and it'll be a throw in here for Snohomish. A good battle on that far sideline. Now Shenning trying to get past the midfield of United. We've been a little bit more stiff defensively here. Ball fell to number 12, Izzy Toma, but possession turns once again in favor of Pipeline. Now this is Jabril. Jabril taking on a couple of defenders, but runs out of space. But she'll get the benefit of the call from the official. She was nudged off the ball. It'll be a free kick here for Pipeline Spirit. As Shenning goes and gets the ball, it's a good time to mention the coaches for either side. Head coach of Pipeline Spirit, Thomas Coranta, part of the club, which was founded in 2011 by multiple people, including his brother Santino. As for Snohomish United, they are coached by Brandon Mitalas. It's his first year with the team. He has 11 years combined at the youth, collegiate, and semi-professional levels. He played semi-professionally with the Seattle Sounders Reserves, even went through training camp with the first team in 2007, playing in a few exhibition matches. This is Shenning now on the ball for Pipeline, putting it into the box. Cleared out there by the United defense, but still with Pipeline. This is back over now to Shenning. Shenning now battling with the likes of Toma, who's able to kick it out here. It'll be a throw-in for Pipeline. United now making another substitution. Looks like Springer will be checking back into the match. She takes off Toma, who just made that tackle there on the near sideline. Comes the long throw for Pipeline, all the way into the box, looking for Jabril, bouncing around in there. Looks like it's loose, but it looked like it will go out of bounds and be a goal kick here for Snohomish United. Bouncing ball there. Excellent throw by number 12, Jenna Emreim. Great long throw technique, caused some panic there for a moment. but still zeros on the board for both sides. Ball headed over by Crane. And Snohomish will look to control here in the midfield. Jabril able to intercept that pass, though, here for Pipeline. Jabril making a run. Got a few teammates forward. Clean Comey, and that ball will go out. Looks as though it will be a united throw-in. Jabril has done a good job. Some individual efforts here in the first half. Now getting the ball in via throw-in. Goes off the head of Comey there. Snohomish look to continue down this side of the field. Time winding down here in the first half. Pipeline committee numbers here forward. Will be number 12 taking this here. Jenna Emrine once again for this long throw-in. Trying to create some opportunities. We approach stoppage time here at the end of the first half. Emrine, long throw. Towards the front of the box, deflected in, still loose. Pipeline will maintain possession here, but now it's kicked out towards this near sideline. Lavin over now. She's going to send the ball back into the box. That was a towering pass, but cleared away by Snohomish. Looks like it's going to be 1 minute of stoppage time here at the end of the first half. Ball back in the box, looking for the Jabril. She was wide open there. Unable to keep her shot down, though, as she was coming in from a diagonal. Great ball into the box, but a missed opportunity there here at the end of the half for Pipeline. Good effort there by number 20. Hannah Jabril has been one of the better bright spots for Pipeline in this first half. It'll be a goal kick here, though. Snohomish launching it up the field as they will look to get something going, but once again, it's Lavin covering some ground for Pipeline. Snohomish now getting outside to Hammer. S.J. Hammer. Rounding Obraki, trying to find a pass towards Crane, cut out by Pipeline. Up towards Jabril. Pipeline able to commit some numbers forward. This is number 7, Lillian Holman. That pass cut out by Snohomish. And that'll be the halftime whistle here. A bit of a feeling out process between the two sides. A couple of strong chances. The last one coming from Jabril here for Pipeline at this end. But the score remains 0-0 here at the halftime whistle. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break with the second half of this matchup here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships.
Andy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation, and so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything, and there's just like such a strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, so it still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were, and making these lifelong bonds.
Welcome back here for the second half of this matchup in the under-14 girls division between Pipeline Spirit Academy and Snohomish United. Pipeline Spirit representing Baltimore, Maryland, while Snohomish representing their hometown in Snohomish, Washington. Score knotted up at 0-0 at the moment. Both sides had a couple of decent scoring chances in that first half, but still looking to break the deadlock here. The second matchup for both teams. Pipeline Spirit won their first match in dominating fashion, 5-0 versus TFA Elite. Snohomish looking to get their first W after they lost their first match 2-1 versus Lou Fuse Athletic. Back underway here. Snohomish controlling out of the gate. Pipeline able to get on the ball. This is Shenning now for Pipeline, looking for a runner. Broken up by the defense of United. Now they're making a look at run of their own here. Good ball into the corner from Crane. A couple of players chasing. It's Lavin over there for defense for Pipeline. She'll knock it out here. It'll be a Snohomish throw-in. It's a good effort there by Kenzie Thompson down this near flank. Chloe Shepard jogging over to take this one for United. Shepard now getting the ball back in. Stuck in the corner, but it's kicked out here by Pipeline. They'll settle for a United throw in here. This is number 11, Josie Herrick. Herrick looking for Thompson there, but Thompson unable to keep it in. Again, both these sides had spells in the first half where they traded throw-ins along one of the flanks, but also some good spells in possession as these teams continuing their development here at this high level of youth soccer. That ball headed out there by number 18 of Pipeline. It'll be a throw in here. That was Sophia Roros. This one now up the field. Crane trying to find Herrick, but it's out once again for another throw-in. Snohomish now play it up the field, looking for the run of Thompson. Ball's going to stay in for the moment, but it's Lavin once again covering for Pipeline. It's been a great play so far tonight by number 25, Finley Lavin, one of the captains of Pipeline Spirit, covering both sides of the field and up the middle for her team. This is Herrick now back on the throw-in here for Snohomish. That throw-in never made it inbounds. It'll be a, looks as though as the call will go against Pipeline. I guess Referee couldn't see it from that angle. It'd be another throw in here for United. Herrick getting it in now towards Thompson. Once again, the ball finds the sideline here. War of attrition right now on this near sideline between the two sides. Now brought back towards the middle of the pitch. Obraki there with the header, getting it up towards Shenning. Shenning looking for the run of Jabril. This is Jabril now. And Jabril now trying to split a couple of defenders, able to do so. Still Jabril gets it over to Shenning. Shenning from outside the box, shot is blocked. Still loose at the top of the box. Dealt with there by number 14, Chloe Shepard. Out for a pipeline throw-in, but that was some good movement there. Passing from Jabril and Shenning. Her shot was blocked, though. Ball back in for Pipeline. Collected here by number 3, Sydney Filer. Back up the field, Thompson unable to keep possession. Lavin playing it back in. Ball bouncing around. Jabril trying to get on the end of it. Cleared up the field, though. This is Obraki. Trying to hold on to the ball. She's able to do so. Obraki putting on some moves. Able to get it over to Filer. Filer now gets it into the corner toward her teammate. That was number 6, Brooke Hunter, but it was disposed of by the defense of United. But now Pipeline trying to gain some momentum up this near sideline. Ball loose there in the corner. Snohomish unable to keep it in. That's because it'll be a throw-in for their side, knocked off of a Pipeline player. But Pipeline had them pegged back here in the near corner. Pipeline bench trying to encourage their team. They're able to get the possession back here through Obraki. Obraki now trying to get it towards Filer in the corner. Cut out once again by United's defense. Again, both these teams have already had a one match in group play. They'll play their third match tomorrow. By then, we'll know who advances to the semifinals. Or at this level, I believe a couple teams will be advancing directly to the finals. The match will be played on Friday night. That ball out, blind throw-in. A little bit of different format for this level of play for the girls division. As is the 35-minute half, so of course, time is of the essence before these two sides. This is Djokovic with a long throw in towards the box, cleared away by United. Ball still in though in the box. Still outside, Djokovic putting the ball into the box. It's loose, but collected there by the goalkeeper, Relkoff. Relkoff's been the busier keeper here tonight. She's been up to the task every time so far. Pipeline now working down the field with Hunter. She'll take this throw in quickly. Looking through Jabril in the corner. Hannah Jabril beating a couple of defenders in turn, but disposed of. Now it's Snohomish now down this near flank. Run being made there by Springer. Lavin able to play it back to her keeper, Lauren Kraft. Kraft playing it up the field. Find the feet of Filer. Filer now down this near sideline. Making a deep run, looking for Hunter. Hunter now on the ball for Pipeline. Hunter cuts inside now on her right foot. Still Hunter, top of the box, trying to free up some space. Still Hunter. Now it's Shenning. Shenning with the shot on goal, and it's in the top corner and in. What a shot from Peyton Shenning, the opening goal of this match in the first for Pipeline Spirit here tonight. And it's Shenning's third of the tournament. A beautifully taken shot from just outside the box to the top left corner of the net. Pipeline now on the board. They lead 1-0. A superstar level shot there by the midfielder for Pipeline Spirit. Shenning once again putting her team on her back and breaking this gridlock. Now we shall see how the opening goal changes the dynamics of this match, as Snohomish are going to be forced to push and look for an equalizer. But right now, Jabril getting it to the outside to her teammate Bell. Lacey Bell working around the back with Djokovic. Snohomish trying to break things up through Crane. That ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a United throw-in. Well, it's been a real battle between these two sides, but now the match has come to life after that fantastic shot from Shenning, who's over there now battling to get possession back for Pipeline. They had it momentarily, but it'll go out now for a Snohomish throw-in. Again, Pipeline working down that far sideline. Teams getting back into that rhythm from the first half of trading throw-ins. There'll be a substitution now here for Snohomish United. Coming into the match, it'll be number 12, Izzy Toma. She'll be taking off her teammate there, number 14, Chloe Shepard. Coach Mitalas looking for a spark for his team as they find themselves one goal down here in the middle of this second half. Looks like it'll be a free kick there on the far sideline for United. Tough to see over there, but I believe that's Taylor Brown taking the kick right towards Shenning, playing it up the field towards Hunter. Now it's Jabril. Jabril able to beat one defender, but she is taken there down in the midfield. Tough challenge there. Jabril able to earn her side a free kick. Players moving up here for Pipeline. It looks like it'll be Shenning on the ball for this free kick for Pipeline Spirit. Right now, Shenning directing traffic. She sends her ball towards the top of the box, cleared away by United for the moment. Brought down there by number 21, Kenzie Thompson. Thompson now looking to take on Shenning. She's able to catch up to her, though. Now working with her teammate, Djokovic. I believe that's Hunter there on the far sideline. Snohomish trying to get back up the field, but it's Lavin now putting it back in. Jabril able to get it back towards the teammate. Make it run down in that corner, but this ball will trickle out. It'll be a goal kick here for Snohomish United. Again, both these sides qualified through their regionals. Pipeline won the Eastern Regional Championship, having shut out 4 of their 5 opponents during that tournament. Snohomish United won the Far West Regional Championship in Boise, Idaho. They won the final 1-0. They went undefeated, posting a shutout in their last 5 matches. Of course, now find themselves on the wrong end of a shutout as they trail 1-0 here to Pipeline Spirit Academy. Ball up for grabs in the midfield. Headed away there by number 3 of Pipeline Academy. That was Sydney Filer. The ball trickle out here. It'll be another throw-in for United. That was Herrick there getting the ball in, but instead it'll be another throw-in here for Pipeline. So good defensive play tonight from the back line of Pipeline Spirit, one of which being number 16, Justine Lamb here on the ball, kicking it up the field. They were looking there for Hunter, but cleared back up the field by United. Brought down by Thompson, but recollected here by Filer, and she'll send it up the field towards Hunter. Hunter now first to it in the corner, able to evade both United defenders, getting into the box. Here's Jabril now, wide open the box, sends it a shot, fantastic save there by the goalkeeper, Relkoff. Hannah Jabril all alone atop the 6-yard box, sending a laser shot there to the near post. But it was a fantastic reaction save there by Relkoff, able to keep the damage to a minimum and maintain that 1-0 scoreline. A great save there by the goalkeeper. It still results, though, in a Pipeline corner. It looks like it'll be number 4 back on the ball, Peyton Shenning, the goal scorer for Pipeline. Sends the ball towards the back post. Header there by one of the Pipeline players. That was Djokovic there on the header, but cleared away. Pipeline attempted to come right back. They'll have a throw in here on the far sideline. As that was Djokovic there, getting the throw in. Pipeline creeping around there, the top part of that box. But now Snohomish able to clear it up the field. Lavin there to clean things up there for Pipeline. This is Lamb now, putting the ball back into the corner, but nobody home. It'll be a United throw-in. Again, time winding down, because in the under-14 girls division, we play 2 35-minute halves, so less time here now for Snohomish to get this equalizer. And that'll be knocked out of play for another Pipeline throw-in. This is Filer now on the throw-in for Pipeline Spirit. She looks to go back here to Lamb. Lamb now trying to switch the field. That's intercepted, though, by a Snohomish player, but right back here towards Lamb. Lamb keeps it in play for the moment. Good play there by Filer, excuse me. But now Snohomish with the ball. Ball sent up the field looking for the run of Thompson. Lavin directing her keeper to come and get it. And it is collected there by Kraft. Kraft launches this one towards the far sideline. Big bounce here. Couple of heads go up. Eventually kicked right back up the field there by number 9, Taylor Brown. I believe that's O'Braki there on the far sideline, making a move. Checking back here towards the center. Again, good play here by Pipeline to get to the middle of the field. Here's O'Braki. O'Braki able to get out here towards Lamb, who instead will let Filer take it. Sydney Filer now. Travels towards the center of the field, looks for the ball outside. Heavy touch, collected there by United. Trying to play a ball up the far sideline, though, nobody making a run. And it's collected there by Djokovic. Pipeline now working up that far sideline through Jabril. Hannah Jabril now taking on a few defenders. Still Jabril. Crunching tackle there, does its job. But still, here come Pipeline next once again with a wave of attack. Referee stops play for a moment. Looks like there's an injured player there on the sideline for Pipeline. Looks as Jabril stayed down. Trying to sort that situation here. Once again, a good reminder of what these teams have already gone through here at the National Championships. Pipeline won their first match 5-0 versus TFA Elite. Peyton Shenning, who has scored tonight, scored twice in that match. Sydney Filer, Djokovic, and Jabril also scored once in that match. Let's get to the substitutions here, though, for Snohomish. As number 16, Samantha Rauer, and number 8 for Snohomish United, it'd be Makai Kiyono, are coming back into the match. Some of the players coming off, I believe one of them was Kenzie Thompson, the other being J.C. Springer. So a couple of offensive substitutions there for Coach Mitalas and United. Ball's back here to Relkoff, who puts it up the field. Chested down there by Obraki. She's able to get it to her teammate there, Sophia Roros. Another change in possession. Shenning now on it with Pipeline. Shenning again. Working down that far sideline, trying to get to Jabril here in the corner. She's able to get in on it. Cross towards the near post. Awkwardly dealt with there by Snohomish. Some cries of handball there, but it was dealt with eventually there by number 15, Sydney Shander. Nevertheless, it's a corner kick here for Pipeline Spirit Academy. Sending now. Puts the ball into the box. Heads go up. Goes over the bar. It'll be, looks like a goal kick. Looks as though it'll be Jabril who tried to get that header on net, but it goes high. We have roughly around 15 minutes left here in this half. 1-0 scoreline on a goal from Peyton Shenning, which has Pipeline winning this match so far. That was a foul there in the midfield. Snohomish will look to get forward.
I should have told you like 5. You're just like sitting here like this is a really long.
Ball flicked on there, dealt with by Lavin. Ball still loose, but Lavin once again able to recollect, and she's going to make a little bit of a run here down the far sideline. Her pass dealt out there by United. It'll be a throw-in for Pipeline. Jakovics jogging over to take this one. Pipeline meticulously marching their way down into the attacking half here. Gain some good encouragement from the bench as this ball comes in, bounces around. Partial clearance there by Snohomish, but back in by Pipeline. Possession still up for grabs, but now Shenning controls. She's looking for options, elects to go to Obraki. Braki's first touch lets her down. Dealt with there by United. This is Toma now. He's able to get it to a teammate here, Rauer. Rauer loses possession though here to Hunter. Hunter now trying to make a run, splits one defender. Jabril was coming in as well, but that's cleared up the field. Eventually go out here for a United throw-in. Ball thrown in there by Herrick, but once again taken by Pipeline. Crossfield ball, almost works out, but the ball will go all the way to the far side to Brown. Ball now further up the field. Jakovics over there for Pipeline. She's going to see this one out because it'll be a throw-in for. Now ball going towards down the far side. Which is Spirit. Hunter able to get on that ball. She's able to get it to her teammate there, number 3, Filer. Filer sending it up close to Jabril. Jabril goes down in the box. No call there by the official, and it's collected by Relkoff, the keeper. Another close call there for Snohomish. They play it up the field. Obraki once again with a great tackle. She's on the ball now. She gets it to Shenning. Pipeline's midfield working together. Obraki takes a spill, and Snohomish will look to counter. Getting the ball up, that looks like that's Crane making a run. Once again, Lavin seems to be everywhere on this field here tonight. Able to see that one out for a throw-in. This will be another throw-in here by Herrick. And they will concede possession right back here. It'll be a Pipeline throw-in. Again, United have gotten close towards the net of Pipeline, but the defense has come up and been ready to play. Snohomish still able to win a throw-in here on this side. It'll be most likely Herrick taking it. And this is the last match of the night here on match day 2 of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Another full slate tomorrow, including another match for both these sides, the third and final match of group play. The team's focused right now on trying to earn some points out of this matchup. All three, as of the moment, going to Pipeline Spirit Academy. Throw in towards Hunter, headed out there by United. And Pipeline trying to continue to dominate possession here. They get the ball down deep. Dealt with there by Snohomish. Crane trying to find a teammate. Deep ball. They attempt to switch the field, going all the way over to number 4, S.J. Hammer, but dealt with there by Jakovics, and it's put out for a throw-in.
Dude, have you ever thought about doing a podcast?
Ball over there on the far sideline now. Snohomish trying to go up towards the field, broken up there by Obraki. Ball out of bounds. There'll be another throw in here for United. Good battle there on the far sideline. Looks like it went out here. It'll be another throw in, but United continuing to push forward. Looks as though it'll be a free kick actually for a foul there on that far sideline, so they look to set things up. Looks like it's Brown over there who will be taking this free kick. She'll have some options at the top of the box and in the box, as United look to push here for the equalizer. Ball deep in towards the box. Heads go up. Still loose in the box. Players from both sides fighting game possession. It'll go off there of the United player. It'll be a Pipeline throw-in. They're able to deal with that chance there. And Pipeline taking their time here. We're under the 10-minute mark as they find themselves up by a goal on a beautiful shot earlier on from Peyton Shenning, her third goal of these national championships. And this ball's launched forward. Anywhere will do at the moment for Pipeline Spirit. Back up the field for United. Closed down there by Filer. Now it's Hunter now, making a run down this near sideline. Still Brooke Hunter there. She's met by the defense of Snohomish. Couple of bodies collide. It'll be a free kick here at the edge of the box. Fantastic run there by number 6, Brooke Hunter, to earn that free kick. It looked as though Sydney Shander was going to come up with the tackle, but instead a dangerous opportunity here as the goal scorer, Shenning, walks over for Pipeline. There's a 4-woman wall here for Snohomish. Shenning plays at the top of the box, wide open. Shot is blocked though. Obraki now, her shot is blocked. Couple of half chances there for Pipeline. Now this ball up towards Crane. Crane able to turn. Lavin looking for the run here of her teammate. It's number 12 trying to get in on net. Nudged off the ball there. A close opportunity there for Izzy Toma. But a good defensive job there at the back by Pipeline, who were able to clear it up the field. This will be a free kick here for Pipeline as Jabril was able to earn it. Substitution now for Snohomish. It's JC Springer. Well, she's being pulled back now by head coach Mitalas. But Shenning now on the free kick here for Pipeline. She's sending the ball to the top of the box. Cleared away initially, only as far as Obraki. But now United back on the ball. Ball launched forward towards Crane. Lavin with the header. Now dealt with there by Filer. United now coming up down this far sideline. Some space here. They approach the top of the box. Ball played in. It'll be collected there by Kraft. Good effort there by S.J. Hammer with that run. It's time winding down here as we approach stoppage time here at the end of this match. That's brought down here as Snohomish will control here through Toma. Ball launched up the field, headed away by Lavin. Play back up the field towards Crane. Crane looking for Hammer on that far side, but she runs into Djokovics. It'll be a throw in here for United. Now it's time for Springer to re-enter the match here for United. She'll be taking off her teammate. It looks as though number 15, Sydney Shander, who's had a good night back there at defense for United. Ball back in play, bouncing around there on the far sideline. There's a ball launched towards Crane. United trying to hold on to possession. Good step there by Brown. She sends it across the field, looking for the run of Toma, but played up the field there, I believe by Lamb. That was Filer down there. There's Lamb, able to clear it up the field, and now Jabril in on goal at the moment, but a good recovery there by the Snohomish defender, Taylor Brown once again, and she plays it up the field. Now it's United trying to get forward, as that's Crane now headed to the corner. Lavin elects for the safe option, plays it out for a throw-in. Throw in here by Herrick. Gets it right back, looking to play a ball in towards Crane, headed away by Lavin. Big ball towards the top of the box. Djokovics gets it. Good shot here on goal by Crane. Headed towards the corner, but Kraft was there, able to cover. But Snohomish now trying everything in their arsenal to try to find the equalizer late on in this match. Jabril now in the midfield here for Pipeline. Able to get the ball out here to Filer. Sydney Filer now making a run. She's going to take it down here towards the corner. And it looks like she's going to try to hold off the defender and earn a throw in for her sides. Time winds down here in the second half. Pipeline trying to wind the clock down as best they can. They'll win another throw in here, as United are on to their tactics, and it looks like they will be the enemy there of their downfall with the foul throw-in, and United will be able to get out of their own corner. Ball still up for grabs there. Hunter looking to get on it, but United able to clear initially. But now Shenning on the ball for Pipeline. Shenning gets some space, finds Obraki wide open here in the midfield. Obraki dribbling. Working her defender there. Still on the ball. Able to find a teammate for the moment, but now the ball falls to Crane here of United. Ball launched forward towards Toma. Bounces off her head, but once again, there she is, Lavin, trekking back here on defense and able to play it out here towards the sideline and towards Filer. Again, anywhere will do at the moment for Pipeline. Happy and content to hold on to this 1-goal lead. Ball loose in the midfield. Crane going up against Hunter. Hunter there nudges a player off the ball. That was S.J. Hammer, who earns a free kick for her side. Pipeline now looking to put some fresh legs on the field. 4 substitutions now coming in. Try to get them all here. Number 5, Marina Katroki. Number 12, Jenna Amrime. Number 34, also coming in the match, Sheridan Klein. Number 7, also coming in, Lillian Holman. I might be missing one more, but a lot of fresh faces back out there for Pipeline defending this free kick. Headed out there towards this near sideline. But United able to keep it in for the moment, but here's Filer. She's going to knock it out across the field. It'll be a throw in here once the ball is recovered for Snohomish United. Herrick now able to recollect on this throw-in. Really close here to stoppage time in this second half. That throw-in once again cut out by Pipeline. Now, it's Hammer now on the throw-in here for United. Tries to play it towards the box. She'll recollect the rebound. Ball up towards the top of the box. It's bouncing around. Crane trying to put an effort on net, blocked. United play it back towards their midfield. Missed kick there by Rauer, but still United have it for the moment, but now once again it's Pipeline. Jabril has it. She's going to make a look around here and at least waste some time. Able to make one defender miss there with a nice step over. This is Jabril still down that far sideline. Ball still in play. Jabril running the length of the half field. Now she has it in the corner. Battling a couple of United defenders. Still in play. And now finally it trickles out for a Pipeline throw-in. Jabril has been making those runs down the channels all night for Pipeline Spirit Academy. Looks as though the signal is going to be 2 minutes of added time coming up here to end this match as Pipeline once again park themselves in the corner. Wasting as much time as they possibly can, but it'll be a United throw now, and they have to move quickly. United trying to get the ball up the field. Unable to keep the ball in play, though. It'll be a Pipeline throw-in. And the next time United get the ball back, they may be looking at their last opportunity to tie this game up. Pipeline taking their time here on this throw-in. Long throw towards Shenny in the box, cleared by Snohomish. Lavin up once again from her defense position, sends a shot on towards goal. Rebound eventually corralled there by Relkoff. I don't think anyone expected that attempt there from Lavin. But Relkoff was ready to make that save. Ball up for grabs here in the midfield. Collected there by Holman. Holman looking for Jabril, but Snohomish able to regain possession. Now it's Crane looking for Toma. Toma able to evade a defender. Playing the ball up the field. Lavin cuts that one out initially. Ball will find Lavin once again. She'll play it up the field and out of bounds here. It'll be a United throw-in. Might be their last chance. Number 16 throwing it in. That's Rauer. Her throw-in was cut out there by Pipeline. Still working for it is Crane. Ball still in play. Rower now trying to mark Filer. That was number 5, actually, for Pipeline Spirit Academy. Good effort there by Marina Katroki. Long throw in there by number 12, Jenna Amrime. Ball bouncing around here in possession. Long ball up the near sideline. Looks like that will trickle out of play as time winding down here. It looks as though Pipeline will be able to maintain this 1-goal lead. As a few people on the sideline searching for the ball. More time being taken down here. Amrime once again back on the throw-in. Able to launch this one up the field. Brought down towards Toma. Good tackle there by Pipeline. The ball launched back down the field towards Katroki. Time winding down. Snohomish trying to get out of their own half. But it's Jabril putting the pressure on, and she's able to win a free kick there for her side. And this might be the very last act of the match. This is Shenning once again on the ball. And that'll be the final whistle. Doesn't get to take it. The match ends 1-0 in favor of Pipeline Spirit Academy. It was a really good defensive effort by both sides. It took an individual moment of brilliance from number 4, Peyton Shenning, with that outside the box laser finish. She is able to get all 3 points for her side. Pipeline's second win of these national championships, and what a great way to cap off match day 2. Thank you so much for sticking with us throughout the day. We will be back here right tomorrow at Field 4 at the Shield Soccer Complex here at Overland Park, Kansas. I've been your commentator, Josh McGee. Thank you so much for watching here the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. The final score here in this under-14 girls matchup, Pipeline Spirit Academy 1, Snohomish United 0. Brown sending it towards the back post. It's right there. The header goes in. And for Future Player Academy. Brown sending it towards the back post. It's right there. The header goes in. And Future Player Academy are on the board. Lopez looking for the run of Martin, who's in on goal. Martin now for the shot. Great save there by Grady. Point stays down. Gita is in on net. Left-footed shot is in for Sparta Premier. Through ball here, looking for Gita. The flag stays down. Gita is in on net. Left-footed shot is in for Sparta Premier. They knock the game up. Through ball here, looking for Gita. The flag stays down. Gita is in on net. Left-footed shot is in for Sparta Premier. They knock the game up at 1 apiece. Gita trying to get in behind once again. Aspar can't get shown. Shot off the post. For Sparta Premier, they knock the game up at 1 apiece. Number 17, Ryan Jiba, with his Gita trying to get in behind once again. Aspar can't get shown. Shot off the post. Gita once again in on behind for Sparta.